Welcome to America's heartland, Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. Memorial Stadium will be jumping in anticipation of what we've got in store today. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Indiana Hoosiers. Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Spartans' offense takes the field. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Hoosiers offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Uncorks one. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This time he's got him. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw. Coming after it. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. 3rd down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Complete downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Really nice job on that throw, just giving his guy an opportunity to catch the ball. It kind of reminds me about Bill Burke, a guy I played against back in the Citrus Bowl when I was playing. He was throwing to Plaxico Burress, and he just kept putting the football in Plax's range, and we just couldn't stop the two of them. They went up and down the field on us all day long throwing it. If you just give your guy a chance like he did right there, I don't know if this defense can stop them.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to him. It's complete on the right side.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Northwestern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Hoosiers are marching down the field. Quick strike complete. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. This offense has a second down play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Zings it complete to the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The give on the inside. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Working that left side now. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On second down, looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Gets it out fast. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Blasted as he lets it go. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. It's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he's got it! Touchdown, Michigan State!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there getting set. Fielded in the end zone, it's Goodwin. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
They almost got a 1st down there, stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. They'll run this play from the pistol. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And the Hoosiers get it past the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. The quick out makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw, feeling some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Dances away from one. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd. He's loose. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Handoff to the single back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Here's the handoff. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Got his man down the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Offense with jumbo personnel. The give on the counter. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Hoosiers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Trying to get to him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He got it. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To the ground with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. It's caught downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the left. Running with power. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 2nd down coming up. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Flushed out of the pocket.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Smarty. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll try the counter. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got out of trouble and throws. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Running back goes in motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They get him down after he makes the catch. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The run to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A 3rd down try for the offense. The back goes in motion. Keeps looking downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. The field goal is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Got his man. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. The aerial assault continues. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll run it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. The snap sets up the throw. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. The give to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Right down the middle. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Just a short pass to the tight end. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take the...
Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the quarterback takes a knee. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out. But it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, David. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in 1 week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.